to boost climate efforts following President Trump's decision to leave the Paris Agreement. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi is in Paris this Saturday. He's meeting with French President Emmanuel Macron for the first time. Well, together, the two will discuss a range of issues, including cooperation on climate change. It says many French companies have already spotted the potential in India and are making investments, large and small, in solar energy. Our team in New Delhi brings us this report.
This is the headquarters of the International Solar Alliance in New Delhi, one of the most significant achievements of COP21. Since then, India has doubled the number of rooftop solar panels in the country.
Nearly 300 million people in India live without electricity. The best way to change this is through solar energy.
A renewable resource like solar energy is crucial for India, whose energy needs are likely to increase tenfold. For French energy giant Engie, this is a huge opportunity. They are investing $1 billion over the next 5 years.
It's important for Engie to be in India doing solar because we have an overarching objective to decarbonise our assets, meaning that we want to generate low carbon or zero carbon.
India plans to generate 40 gigawatts of solar energy by 2022. An ambitious plan where even small French players like Webden have a role to play.
40 gigawatts is a very huge amount. That means everybody, even if whole companies from around the world, the good companies from around the world, or even the startups will come up together, still they cannot meet this target. So there is a space for everybody into this market.
French companies already produce 10% of India's solar energy.
On an institutional level, collaboration between the two countries is well known and indisputable. It also gives France and French companies a certain level of credibility.
Despite America pulling out, France and India are deepening their cooperation on the Paris Accords.
So that there a closer look at renewable energy efforts in India. And once again, the Premier, Narendra Modi, here in Paris for talks with Emmanuel Macron. France 24's Delano de Souza following events for us. He gave us an update a short time ago.
We did see a very friendly greeting. Prime Minister Narendra Modi exited his car and had very warm words for Emmanuel Macron. There was even a hug, believe it or not. This trip to Paris was billed as a courtesy call by the Indian side. Having said that, we don't expect any major announcements to come out from this encounter in Paris today. France was added to Modi's trip at the last minute. Just barely a month after Emmanuel Macron won the presidency here in France. Now, the two leaders are expected to discuss reforms at the United Nations Security Council, as well as strengthen the strategic alliance between the two sides. Modi will make his pitch for India as an investment destination. Now, India would like to see more French investment in the country. He will undoubtedly reaffirm India's support for the Paris Climate Change Agreement. It's just 3 days after Donald Trump chastised India at the White House for making its participation in the deal contingent on receiving foreign aid from developed nations. Now, this will be welcomed, no doubt, by Emmanuel Macron, because both Paris and Berlin are looking for other partners on the world stage now that it's the oldest ally of the United States has become less reliable. We're not going to see any big ticket announcements made today. Remember the last time Narendra Modi was in town, the country announced that it would buy 36 Rafale fighter jets for 7.8 billion euros. That is not going to happen today. Although Emmanuel Macron would like to see such deals happen in the future, it's going to be interesting to see how this pans out, given that Narendra Modi wants to make in India, whereas Emmanuel Macron won the presidency here in France, promising to create jobs.
That was Delano.